Good morning. How's everybody? I hope I find you all well. And to let you know that our little exploration of do's and the don'ts are strictly my ideals and how I feel about things and the world and a little bit of my experience of being here. I just want you all to know that I don't care who you are, where you are, you're all loved. Because everybody in this world needs to be loved. And you know, if we all had enough of that, then there wouldn't be too many problems in this world. But you know, one thing I have to say, you got to learn how to let go of the past and move on to the future. It's not easy. Oh, it's easy for anybody to say, oh, move on, let it go. But it's not. A lot of things really get into you so hard that it's hard. But you can day after day. Open up that Bible and read a page a day, a half a page, not even a half a page. But every day it changes you. It makes a difference. That means I'm trying. And I'm going to do this. So now let's get on what we're going to do today.
All right, make sure y'all click that thumbs up button and make sure that y'all sharing this video on Facebook and Twitter.
I should hope so. I mean, I know I'm not in the same position that I was. What? How long you've been talking to me now? About a month. About a month. Come on now. Give me something. You don't love me no more. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I need to be loved by you, I'm telling you.
All right, so I need to sit the hell back. The first question is, hi, I'm 18 and I'm having a problem. I haven't talked to my father since I was 5. There was always a disconnect, but I always had contact with everyone else on my dad's side except for him and his other children. Now he is very sick. And I try to go to the hospital and try to be supportive. And even though he was never there for me, I try to make sure he knows I'm there for him. Should I be doing this? But then again, when I go to the hospital, I don't feel wanted or like I should be there. There is no emotional connection. What should I do?
Well, there's not going to be really too emotional connection because he's sick for one thing. The medicine or whatever he has got him reeling and rocking. The threat of life or death has got him reeling and rocking. So there's a lot of other things that's on his mind, and it might not necessarily be you. But if you have anything to give him, give it to him. It's not your fault that things didn't happen the way you wanted them to happen. You wanted to have a dad through life. Sometimes things happen to us that change things around. You know, and it really messes you up. And I could say I've had experience with that, you know, and I always wondered about it. And I seen my dad one time in my lifetime. One. And the only thing he could say to me was, I'm so sorry that things happened the way they did. But it really wasn't my fault. And you know what? I believed him. And when I looked into his face, I could see my face. So I was always wondering who I looked like, because my mother, to me, was a very beautiful woman. Not saying that I didn't think I had any looks, but I didn't think I looked that much like her. But when I looked into his face, it was, woo, shit. Woo, danger, woo, what do you want to call it? It was like looking in the mirror. And it stuck me. I was pregnant with my first baby. He seen he was going to become a grandpa. And he just apologized, and I forgave him. I let it go. Don't hold on to no pain. Let it go. Give him what you got to give him from you. And if others don't see it your way, that's on them. You've got to take care of your mind, your soul, your body. You give him what you got to give him. And if it's only that little bit of love that you could give him, Give him that little bit of love. You don't have to be like that. Two wrongs don't make no right.
And the next question, it says, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. I'm a 28-year-old married woman with 2 children. A few weeks ago, I met up with an old high school friend that I used to have feelings for. When we saw each other's feelings come back. What the hell? Now y'all better write this stuff better than what y'all doing. He was checking me out and making very flirtatious comments to me. In all honesty, it made me feel really, really good. Now I'm a married woman, but when I met up with my friend, nothing went on. We just talked about our lives, but now I find myself thinking about him more than I should. Should I tell my husband that I saw my old friend, or should I just keep it to myself?
I'll leave that shit alone.
Wait.
What you want to dig up a grave for?
She said,
now you trying to start something.
She said, oh, by the way, my husband cheated on me a few years ago and another child came out of it. That completely broke my heart and I had not fully forgiven him. What? Wait. And I had not fully given him my heart back. Not sure I even can. The pain he caused me was real. Alright.
Now, which one do you want to deal with? You want to deal with him cheating? Once a cheater, always a cheater. You have to look at yourself too. What do you look like? Have you changed your hair? Have you lost a little bit of weight? You care about yourself like you used to? It takes a lot to keep a marriage going, baby. And it ain't just I do that keeps it going. It's the I don't like, and this and that, and a whole lot of other things. You always have your ups and you always have your downs. It's a struggle. But have you looked at you lately? It's not necessarily have to be him. Yes, he's wrong for what he does. But so you now you trying to tell me you thinking about going out there doing the same thing. So what's that going to prove? Work with what you got. Is what you got worth turning loose for what you've seen from the past? You don't know nothing about this man anymore. That was what, 10, 15 years ago? Come on, be for real. You want to jump into the fire for something 10, 15 years ago? Now, you know what you got already. Work with it. Do something different. Start going somewhere with it. Make plans. Change it around a little bit. Stop doing the same old thing. Whining and crying. It's the life. That's what life is all about, ups and downs. Whoever told you marriage was easy? Marriage is one of the hardest things there is on earth. Is to be married to somebody. You know, you can do it. Hang in there, girl.
Now, this one right here, when I read it, I was ready to reply once I read it because I wanted to curse them the hell out. But I'm going to read it, and I know you're going to do the same thing. So, Dear Mama Skorpion, I'm a 21-year-old college student. This past week, I had spring break, and I went home to visit my family. While I was there, my sister's husband kept coming on to me. He was telling me how good I looked and how he was dreaming about having sex with me. Long story short, I've always had a crush on him. He's 32, he has a good job, and I feel like I deserve to be happy. I didn't sleep with him, but we did make plans for him to come see me next week in D.C., where I go to college at. My sister won't know since he travels a lot for his job anyways. I feel like God has finally answered my prayers for a good man. The only problem is he's married to my sister, but I feel like I can make him happier than she can. What should I do?
You ought to be kicked in your schooners. Kicked right up in your pussy. Why would you want to do something like that to your sister? What did she do to you to make you want to hurt her? to break her heart. You don't have no right to do that to her. You or nobody else has the right to break anybody's heart. Go get your own shit, your own problems, your own ups and your own downs. Why would you want something somebody else got? He got a good job. You want him because he got a good job? You mean to tell me there ain't no other men out there that have a good job? Oh, you, girl, I'd put you on my knees and beat your ass real good for even thinking like that. You gonna meet him somewhere. You know what? You made me disgusted. You really did. Now you know you wrong. You need to go to church.
Mm-mm.
10 Commandments. Look them up. Ain't that something? I'm telling you. You really got my blood hot. Ooh.
I can't with these long stories. Can y'all keep these stories to like 3 paragraphs? Because this, remember, I have to read this stuff. This is some long stuff y'all be sending. So this is kind of long, but I'm gonna read it. Me and my son's dad have been together almost 4 years. I'm not sure where to start, but we got together while he was in another relationship he left me for, supposedly. I honestly think that we ended up being together by default. Anyway, we moved in together a few months ago, and it's been a roller coaster ride. I've seen a side of him that I don't like, but I'm not even sure if I can blame him because I know he's seen a side of me he doesn't like either. We had a big fight recently, and he asked me to leave, and he said he didn't want to be with me anymore. We haven't spoken in days. I'm still at the house. I have asked him, can we talk, and he refused to talk. I am more hurt by the fact that during our argument, he said hurtful things that allegedly he does not have my back or believe in me. I'm not sure if he said it because he's mad or if that's how he really feels because he refused to talk to me about it. I am guilty of saying hurtful things, but I have tried to apologize for my part, but he won't let me. On that note, I don't want to be with him either, but I also need a place to live until I get on my feet. I have been staying at home. What? I have been staying at home at my... What? I have been a stay-at-home mom. Okay. I have been a stay-at-home mom since we started living together. I do not have a good relationship with my mother, so he is really all I have. Moving to Atlanta with him was a blessing because I was able to accomplish a lot. Our relationship just not working out. Living with my mom would mean not accomplishing my goals. One being law school and turning out like her. I want to make him an offer, asking him if I can stay with him for at least 2 months because it will also benefit our child. How do you think I should ask him? Because like I said earlier, we are not speaking. The house is quiet. I do not want to continue living not knowing what the next day will hold. I want to move on with my life, but I need his support for just 2 more months.
Well, write him a letter. Put it on his side of the bed where he can't miss it. Can't help but see it. Just say how you feel. Ask him for that. And if you mean anything to you, to him, he'll give it to you. He'll give you what you want. These people don't believe in God at all, I'm telling you. You know, that's what he's there for. Take your problems and sit down. You can sit down in a chair anywhere and talk to him and tell him about your problems. Now, somebody might think you crazy telling him about your problem, but guess what? He's there and he's always listening. But you ask him. Write that letter. Stay where you're at. Stay right there. And do what you got to do. Because going back home ain't gonna solve anything. You made the move. Things do happen. They may not always happen for the way we want them to happen, or for what reason. We don't know. But believe me, it's for a reason. It's not just one of them things that happen. Work with it. You can do it.
All right, the next question is, I just want to start off by saying this. I love watching you every Monday, and you really are like the grandmother I never had. My name is Jody, and I'm 19 years old, and I am currently in my first year of college. For as long as I can remember, I have suffered from low self-esteem and depression. I am of a dark-skinned complexion and always wanted to be lighter. This mindset has haunted me for years. I am not confident in other areas of myself as far as body weight, my personality, and schoolwork education. Because of my low self-esteem, I tend to push boys away, which has caused me to never have a real relationship. And I am also still a virgin, which bothers me because almost all of my friends aren't, and I would love to experience the wonders of sex. I also have become jealous of others, even my best friends. My question for you is, how do you think I can overcome this long-suffering pain and gain some confidence? How can I love someone or try to pursue a relationship when I don't even love myself? I am dying for your masterful advice. This low self-esteem has held me back from living, and I am emotionally drained. Thank you in advance.
Well, first of all, you think you're ugly. Well, hell, if you think you're ugly, anybody else do too. Baby, you got to love yourself. You don't have no reason to hate yourself. Going to school. You try to get yourself together so that you'll have something in life. You know, women always should go to school and educate themselves so that whoever they marry, whoever they would, if anything happen, you could jump out there and take care of you, your kids, and whatever has to be done. Years ago, our mothers and fathers didn't have that advantage. They scrubbed floors and made it the best way that they could. Long, hard hours, and kids was left by themselves to raise themselves to a certain degree. I could tell you about that too. But let me tell you something. Love yourself. You don't have no reason to hate yourself. Some of the most beautifulest people in the world are the most hatefulest bitches there is. All the fingernail polish and all the hair and the this and the that. That don't make you a person. That don't make you be somebody, baby. When you give out love, love will come back to you. It'll come back. You just got to have faith in yourself. Have faith in God, too. You don't go to church either. I know that. Have faith, a little faith in yourself, and stop calling yourself names. For what? Did you kill somebody? The only person you killed is yourself. You know, we hurt ourselves more than anybody else in the universe can hurt us. We do it to ourselves. You just said it. Just be yourself. If somebody can't accept you for who you are, what you look like, what you got to change yourself. I mean, you could always get that bleaching cream that they have. They got a whole lot of that. Put it on your skin. It'll lighten it up. And lighten it up as much as you want. Just keep putting it on. It'll lighten it up, lighten it up. You want to be a little lighter? Get that bleaching cream.
You agree with that?
Yeah. You don't like it? Change it.
I don't like that. I think it's self-hate a little bit.
It's not that. No, it's not. It's making it. If you want to make it a little bit better, then you have to make it better. You weren't born with it. Hey, then you go out there and get it. If that's what satisfies you, if that's what feeds the hunger that's inside of you, you scared to do it because of what somebody else might say? If you feel as though it's going to get you what you want, As long as it's not detrimental to the universe, go get it. You want to be thinner? Go on that diet. Or let them put that pin or whatever they put in you and lose the weight. There's plenty of bleaching cream. You can go buy it at any drugstore. Put it on your skin at night. And after a while, you'll see it's getting lighter and getting lighter and getting lighter. You ain't going to be Michael Jackson now. But it'll get lighter. You want to change your clothes? Change what you wear. It's up to you. It ain't up to nobody else. I'm going to make you over, right? You're going to make yourself over. Let yourself be loved. Girl, I'll tell you, you don't need no... What you need, you want to give up, you want to have sex, you got to give sex with somebody that know what they doing. Not some ruffian, rough and ready to tear it all up. You don't need that. Somebody know what they doing, know how to handle your body, know how to handle you. To show you what it's like that it's fun. It's the best pleasure in the whole wide world, girl. You just don't know what you're missing. But I don't tell you to run out there and jump in the pool with some fool and then wind up pregnant. Because you know you can get pregnant off of one shot. That's all it takes. Ooh, that would be something, would it? But I'll tell you one thing, baby girl. Pray on it. Work on yourself. Look at yourself and work on yourself. Where do you need work at? Don't go get somebody else's man. That's the worst mistake you could make. Make a mess out of everything, man. Find your own little shy thing. There's plenty of them out there. They shy as hell. They just like you. Take your time and look undercover. Ask St. Anthony. He'll help you find one. Ask him. You'll be alright, baby. Let me know how you work out. I want y'all to let me know how you work. I want all you to let me know how you work out. Ain't nobody watching me. What the? Y'all done broke my heart. You make me feel bad. Only a few people watching, Mom. I know my words is just going out there to the air and don't mean nothing. I hope I done help somebody. That makes somebody feel better. Because that make me feel good inside. And know I done made somebody's heart a little bit lighter.
The next question is, I'm trying to make this short because this is a long one. It says, I'm 21 years old, just graduated from college, on my way to graduate school, and I'm having a real hard time with my mom because I'm trying to leave the nest, but she's not letting me. I am my mother's first child, and I understand the argument that because I'm her first child, she's going to have a hard time letting me go. However, my mother is very controlling and suffocating me. She's always in my business, looking through my mail, looking at my bank account, reading my text. Wait a minute, reading your text messages. You got to stop that one. Bothering me about dating, etc. Before I graduated last December, she bothered me about getting a job. I got a job upon graduation as a preschool teacher, and she then fussed and said that it wasn't a real job, even though I was working from 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, dealing with 2 to 5-year-olds because I was only making $9 an hour. She's also constantly fussing at me about graduate school. She wants me to go to a local school, but quite frankly, I'm trying to go to a school a couple states away just to move out my mother's house. She's even turned her basement into an apartment so I would stay at home. I just feel like if I don't get out of this house and keep allowing her to control me, I'm going to end up resenting her. My mother says some pretty nasty things to me, especially when I'm in disagreement with her, to a point where she makes me cry. I am never disrespectful to my mother, but if I happen to disagree with her, she goes off on me, saying I'm ungrateful and I'm making stupid decisions. What's even more interesting about the situation is I have a little brother who is constantly doing something stupid, and he's pretty lazy, but she never fusses at him. I'm almost as if my brother can do no more. It's almost as if my brother could do no wrong. I guess what I'm trying to ask is how can I communicate respectfully to my mother that she needs to back off, stay out my business, and let me be an adult. Anytime I try to talk to her about it, she gets all defensive, flips it around, and makes me seem like the bad guy. I am very responsible for my age. I have a degree and graduated with honors, and I am employed. I am pursuing a PhD, which few African American women do. I don't have any babies. I never caused trouble, and I've never been in trouble with the law, and I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, but yet my mother makes it seem like I'm stupid and naive. I would greatly appreciate your advice. Thank you.
Well, first of all, sweetie pie, and I say sweetie pie, your mama's living her life through you. All the things that she didn't do and that she hopes to do is coming through you. What you do, where you go, she's hoping that she can live it through you. That was my lazy cat who just walked through here, who runs in and out of the house. And you're a good girl. Don't worry about it. Don't argue with her, because nothing's going to come out of you calling her name and her calling you names. God said, honor thy father and mother. He didn't say they had to be right. He said, honor them. So the best thing for you to do is just, when she start that arguing and this and that, just to walk away. You don't want to argue by it. Nobody wants to argue by themselves. If you walk away, it's the same thing on the phone. Somebody get on the phone and start saying all kinds of things to you. You know what you say? Click. You ain't got to listen to that mess. Click. Simple as that. Go and do what you want to do. You're old enough. You know how to take care of yourself now. You know, you let her know how much you love her. Keep on loving her. You know, but go ahead on and do what you got to do. This is your time. And that's all there is to it. You know, we hold back sometimes, and we hold back and we hold back from doing and wanting to go to places that we could go while we're young. Sometimes we're blessed to get the opportunity to go to college. Some of us don't go because we do stupid stuff and let somebody talk us out of it. Don't let nobody talk you out of doing what you can do for yourself. You had that little penny ante job teaching them little hard-headed kids, and God knows they was hard-headed, scuffling and scrambling, trying to make it. You got this far, sweetie pie. You could do it. Go and do what you got to do for you. Love your mom. Respect your mom. And just, when she want to argue, just don't say nothing. Just walk away. Just walk away. Tell her how much I love you, Mom. That's it. And walk away. When you don't discuss it, there's nothing more to say. That's the end of the conversation. That's all you guys do. End the conversation, Mom. Boop. And go on about your business. Because if she left standing there by herself, hey, I ain't going to stand there. Somebody see me standing there by myself, arguing and carrying on like some ripping maniac. You go do what you got to do for you. Go do it. Let me know how you come out.
This question is... This can be the last one. I want y'all to know, do not write short novels for these questions, okay? Y'all be
He
right.
always complaining, y'all.
These novels, like, shorten it up. Get to the point. Everybody got to tell about what John was doing with so-and-so. Get to the point. So anyway, this is the last one. Hello. Hope all is well. I am 21 years old and I have been in a relationship for 5 years. There is no doubt in my mind that my boyfriend is the one for me. The problem is we have been long distance for quite some time. We went to high school together but went our separate ways due to our parents relocating for the military. I will be graduating college this June and I want to move in with my boyfriend, but we don't have enough money to get our own place. He has suggested we move in with his brother, who is 23, and his brother's wife. I don't want to move in with them because they have a baby and so much going for them. I am afraid I would be too envious of their perfect picture relationship that I never got to experience with my boyfriend because of the distance. Unlike us, they have only been together for a year, and it makes me jealous that they have everything I want. Should I move in with them even though I feel this way inside and finally be with my man, or stay long distance a little while longer until we get our own place?
Ain't nothing like your own shit. If it's your own shit, you can shit on the floor and ain't nobody say a thing to you. You don't move in somebody else's nest. 2 women in the same... Is you crazy? 2 women in the same house? That ain't gonna work. Her kitchen, her house, her this, her that. What you got in there? A man, and that's it? A cot somewhere, a room? Get your own spot. Just plot it out. When you get there, then you'll be the queen of your castle. You can say what you want to say, do what you want to do, without somebody questioning it besides him. Oh, girl, don't never do that. Never move into somebody else's spot. Ooh, big mistake. I know you want to be with him and lovey and all that, but it ain't worth all of that. Because for one thing, you're going to find out what it's like watching them, and it might not be too cool. And he's going to show some traits that he wouldn't normally show because he's with his family. No, get your own spot, baby. Let me know how it work out.
Alright, so you gotta wrap this up so we can get on the road.
Do one more.
She killing him. I like it.
What?
I like it.
What you say?
I said do one more.
I don't know if there's one more in here. Let me see. Cause I'm not for these novels, like I said.
You and these novels.
Mm.
I done got hot now, y'all. Oh, Lord, I'm ready. Hey, how y'all like my hair? I changed it a little bit, you know. Tried to do something with it. I had the afro look, and I was starting to look like Miss Jungle Wungle. So I decided to straighten it out a little bit. A little bit of color in my life, you know. Everybody needs that, you know. I done got so damn fat I look like Miss Piggy. So I got to go to the gym and start trying to exercise and get some of this weight off of me. I got bad knees, you know, and it's hard to get around sometimes, but I got to do something. I got to get this weight off of me. And I need you all to pray for me. I hope to give me that fortitude, you know. I'm always telling somebody else what to do. Give me that fortitude to go and get out there and do what I got to do for me. Because I want to be a little slim down this summertime, you know. And that's only a couple months away. I want to be huffing and puffing and carrying all this fat around, you know. You know what I mean? I know I need to eat more vegetables and my son now, he's lost a lot of weight. He make me sick though. Walking around, he's trying to look like a young boy, which he is. I got a long ways to go, in getting there, but I could do it. I know I can. Shoot, anytime I could stop smoking, just smoke that last cigarette, and that was been almost what 5 years ago. July will be 5 years. I can't believe I did that. But I did. I smoked that last cigarette, and I never went for no champions and the gum and the this and the that. I just took it away, and when it come to me like I need a cigarette or something like that, I just think about the aggravation it was causing me, how I couldn't halfway breathe, the smell I got. So after that, I could smell the nicotine and stuff like that. Whereas before, when you smoke it, you can't smell that nicotine because you're up under it. And I'm telling you, whew. Then I found out what it was really like. But every now and then that sensation now will come over me and say, ooh, look at that person with that cigarette. They look like they're enjoying that so much, And let me tell you something. I enjoyed smoking. But smoking didn't enjoy me. It tore me up. You see them commercials of this and that and that and this, leave it alone. If you ain't got to go there, don't go there. Because it's one of them habit-forming things that's it's hard to break. And it'll always come back to you every now and then. And if you can fight it, fight it. And like I said, is you gonna give me that one more or what?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to.
I'm sorry. I was loving y'all too much. That's what it is. I love all my babies.
Yeah, I'm not here for reading for like 10 minutes.
All right.
Shorten these stories, okay? So here we go. I'm a 22-year-old who lives with my mom. I'm the youngest of 8. There is a 20-plus year gap in between me and my oldest sibling. I have a full-time job and I pay the majority of the bills because my mom is on disability and gets a small amount of money per month. About a year ago, one of my sisters had to move in with us after a run-in with the law and getting arrested. She had been diagnosed as bipolar and is unable to sustain herself.
Oh, Jesus.
She takes medication, but it doesn't seem to help. She doesn't work or bring in any type of income. We have tried to get government assistance for her, but she was denied. She constantly eats and uses utilities unnecessarily while I work all day. She often rants and says whatever she wants as well. She doesn't respect me because she is older than me by 5 years. I once had to call the police because she attacked me in the middle of the night while on one of her random rants. My mom has guardianship over her and is unable to kick her out of the house because she is technically responsible for her well-being. I have been thinking about moving out, but I don't want to receive a phone call one day saying that my mom has had a heart attack due to stress. My other siblings help with money, but it isn't consistent. They all have their own lives and kids to raise. I don't know what to do, but I feel like I am the parent and I'm having to raise 2 grown children. My life is on hold because I am having to hold the house down. I don't mind taking care of my mom because I feel like it's my responsibility and I enjoy doing it. But I shouldn't have to take care of my disrespectful and non-appreciative sister. Should I move out? Should I call a family meeting and go off on my siblings for not being more involved? I'm confused. Please help.
First of all, you need to pray on it. But you need to call family meeting. You need to hit every doorknob or whatever else that goes along with it. That's probably the mailman. Whatever that goes along with it. And y'all need to talk about that. Because there are places that she can be placed in if she's that bad off. I know the state should be, or the government should be giving up something for her. Some kind of income comes in for her to take care of her. And you need to find out about that or find a place for her if she's that bothersome. or she's that dangerous or whatever else. But you're doing a good job. You're doing a good thing. Don't get discouraged, you know. Sometimes the devil has a way of getting in there and he'll fuck with us and screw us up and try to make us think the world's passing us by if we stay in one place and do the right thing. But you're doing the right thing. You've done it and you're still doing it. But you call that meeting. You put down the thoughts that run through your head. You put down what needs to be fixed. Write it down on the paper, whereas nothing gets by you when you have this meeting. You know, everybody wants to talk about the problem, but nobody wants to talk about how to fix the damn problem. Now, it's just the same thing. Oh, the litter box. You ain't changed the litter box. Well, you see the litter there. Why not just change it? Why do I have to change? Why I got to be the one to change? Why can't you change it? You know some people, like, they want to tell you what the problem is, but to soil their hands, to actually have to do something, it's all right as long as you do it. You know? And if you feel as though you'd rather just give me the money than come in here sometime and see what's going on in this house, then give me the money. Don't give me the money every now and then. Bills got to be paid every month. Not every other month. You know? Son, you're doing a good job. Someday you're going to find somebody that you want. You know, somebody that you love. You're going to have children that you honor and you love. And hope to God that if you live to be old, that one of them will give you a glass of water or take care of you. God said, honor thy father and thy mother. Are you your brother's keeper? Yes, we are our brother's keeper. Even though that's the hardest job in the whole wide world. Nobody tell you it's easy. Oh, people that ain't in that situation can stop there and talk shit to you. Oh, I could sit here and talk it to you too. It's not easy. It's hard. It's frustrating sometimes. You know, this make you want to throw the whole situation, just pack your bag and keep on walking. But that's not the answer, son. You're doing the right thing. You are right in doing what you do. We are our brother's keeper. You know, and someone has to keep her. Someone has to love her, regardless of herself. And she would be better than what she is if she didn't have that swing attitude. I'm all right one minute, the next minute you turn around, I'm ready, I'm choking you to death. Which is a lot to live with. I'll tell you about that too. But then again, that's another story. It's a lot to live with. You got a lot on your hands. And only thing I could tell you to do is hang in there. Pray on it. Give God a little swing every now and then, you know. Just sit down and talk to him and tell him about it. See what he can help you do. You know, he's helped them zillions of people in the universe. I don't think why he should leave you out. You still got a job. You still got a home. You get up in the morning. You see that mama's fed. You see that the bills is paid. You doing the right thing, son. God bless you.
Oh, I forgot it was a girl, but...
Well, sweetie pie, I didn't know that. You didn't say it. Sound like a guy. You know. And well, anyhow, you doing the right thing.
Alright. You know I gotta get ready for my kill.
Sorry, y'all started, kid.
Whose jackets is these? Could you just hang that up there?
I got you, Miss Bud. This is Charles.
simple as that. All you have to do is put it up there.
You want to tell them bye or something?
Till next time, y'all. Mama Skorpion.
Well,
busy.
I speak to all you my babies and tell you what my thoughts are. Y'all ought to give God a break, some of you. You ain't the cause of everything that happened. Look at yourselves or other people. But he can solve your problems. It's lonely out there by yourself. You gotta believe in something. You know, so why not him? Why not give it a try? If it don't work out, then what you losing anyhow? You know, I love you all. I believe in life. Life is the most beautiful thing in the world. You don't know nothing till you see a baby come in the world. How they get here. God knows it's a struggle for them to fight to get in here. Come on through a little something that little. But they come through it. And you look at them, all that pain and agony that they cause you, you love them instantly. It's just like a veil is ripped off and all the love that you could possibly have for anyone. It's a beautiful thing. And life is beautiful. Don't sit down and be miserable. It's not worth it. Don't hold on to things. Stop holding. Stop holding on to things. Learn how to get up in the morning and say thank you. You know, learn how to get up in the morning and praise him. Even if it's one prayer. If it's Our Father or whatever you want to make it. Give glory and honor, because you know what? If that man forgot us for one teeny inch of a second, we would not even exist. Our breaths would be gone. Just to think how many didn't wake up this morning. Or how many that laid down this afternoon is not going to get up this evening. You know. So learn how to love life. Love it. You know, it's not gloom and doom. You think he put you here for gloom and doom? He to teach you lessons for you to learn. What good is it if you on there, you keep doing the same damn thing over and over and over again if you don't learn nothing from it? Don't be scared to live it. You want to change yourself? Change yourself. You want to go somewhere? Save your money and go. You want to see part of the world? Save your money and go. You don't like it? Change it. Ask God to give you the strength. It's hard. I love you and I'll talk to you next week. Let me know what happened.